Finding something to distract yourself, like a hobby. I drum, so just being able to bash out a couple of tunes just for a few minutes, because it's so physical and it's something that completely gets your mind off study, off the exams. So it just gives you a moment to reset, recharge, and then you can go back. Another thing is mindfulness meditation. So it's being aware of what you're thinking, why you're thinking it. It just takes a couple of minutes every day. Just sit there in silence and be aware of your thoughts.
I usually try to step back from the situation and reassess it. So if I feel stressed out about a subject, I'll be like, why am I feeling stressed out? Or I'm not studying it more, then I should study and focus a little more on that subject.
I find setting goals is the most important thing, and finding how you're going to get to that goal, because it's just setting the goal is all well and good, but if you don't actually find a way to achieve that goal, if you don't set out the steps that you need, then there's no point setting the goal at all.
Physical wise, I dance to let out some steam, just to clear my head, get out of that study space. So I usually go out into the city, or I walk in places where it's actually crowded instead of empty.
I'd say to students that anxiety is an adaptive function, it's an evolutionary function. We all experience anxiety at some point in our lives. It's really the intensity and the amount of anxiety that we experience that will affect our performance. So we all need some anxiety to perform really well, like for example, in an exam situation. It's when that anxiety really rises that students become overwhelmed and they can't think clearly or perform well. If a student does experience overwhelming levels of anxiety, they need to look at some of the strategies we've outlined today, or they need to seek help from a professional person.